What's up, Scorpio? Welcome back to Karma Live Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for coming to this video. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if at any time you resonate with this reading, go ahead and hit that like button. You guys, I have created monthly newsletters for each zodiac sign. They're available on my Etsy page. You can buy them individually each month, or you can sign up for a 12-month subscription. There's like 6 pages every article, which is monthly. Yeah, but check it out. It's really cool. There's a bunch of different readings, things that I put in there for each zodiac sign, and then there'll be a few surprises each month. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it and see what is the energy coming towards Scorpio, please. What's coming towards Scorpio? You have the number 4 with house. Ooh, so there could be something challenging within your living arrangements. You have the number 11 with whip and lash. So something is really difficult either within your home, like your living arrangement, what you're dealing with, could be with family, could also be pertaining to children. You have the number 5 and then you have 13. It's like the stability of something is being shaken up. And there seems to be something at a distance that I think you want to go towards. What is this challenging? What is this challenging situation? What is this for Scorpio, please? What is this energy for Scorpio? The Fool, the Queen of Wands to the 8 of Cups with the Ace of Cups to the Sun. Wow. So, I feel like this is about you taking action on a certain dream or idea or goal on what you want for yourself in your life. It does require you to leave something, possibly travel towards something, but it is a very big leap of faith where you could have multiple people in your life who do not agree with the decisions that you're making. And that's where the challenging energy is coming from. But you're ready to walk away from something and leave it all behind. What is the Fool to the Queen of Wands? 8 of Pentacles. To the Knight of Wands. This is something that you want to go after. Something that you feel like is the next piece of your puzzle. Whatever it is you've been working towards and building or creating or dreaming of or manifesting, it requires you to make this decision. The Magician to the Ace of Pentacles, taking action. Because it's not just going to, it doesn't just appear in front of you. You actually, in order for something to manifest, you have to show up halfway in terms of the creation of it, right? I think it's taken you a very long time to commit yourself to this decision. And I do believe it's because of certain people around you that possibly just didn't agree with it. Queen of Wands to the 8 of Cups, please. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. This is a separation, something that you have to walk away from. 5 of Cups. So there is a loss. There is some type of disappointment and sadness that comes with this walking away. You have the 7 of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. So I do sense that this is something that helps to protect your energy and transforms your energy and allows you to live in your truth and maybe start truly creating your life from your perception instead of what everyone else wants your life to look like. But there's still trauma and sadness that is connected with this ending, right? Because it's still a loss. It's still a change. It's still an energy of separation. Yeah, you could be traveling. This is about creating. You have adventure, conflict. There it is. A huge dispute in what it is you want to go after. And okay, so there's a really, really challenging situation that comes from this separation and this needing to walk away or this needing to disconnect. Okay. Your plans, whatever they are, it makes somebody sick. I just don't understand why some people let other people's life decisions upset them this much. Show me, please, what is this energy for Scorpio? Crown chakra. Pay attention to your crown chakra. Child support or custody issues. And then success. So this could have something to do over belongings. If it's not child support or custody issues, it could be about what, again, it's the way of someone's thinking. They don't like, they want to control your ideas. They want to control what you think. They want to control what you do. But then you're experiencing a promotion and some type of success here. Judas is near. There's somebody who betrays you within your tight circle that you need to be aware of. Dark night of the soul, shadow work. And it could be connected to mother wounds. What does Scorpio need to do? What does Scorpio need to do? Nine of Cups. To your energy, the Death card, rebirth. To the Knight of Pentacles, to the King of Swords. To the Ace of Cups, to the Sun, to the Chariot. I mean, really, it's just about you seeing past the mess that is right in front of you and disconnecting yourself, transforming. I look at the Nine of Cups as a breakthrough, okay? A breakthrough of joy and expansion no matter what, because you're setting yourself free. You're going to see something more clearly. And I feel like the path that you're turning onto is more solid. You trust this path more than any path that you've ever been on, right? There's like just a real firm sense of grounding in regards to this choice, this decision. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. This is about you releasing yourself from any sort of stress. Like you don't have to burn out. You don't have to struggle, right? And once you realize that, you're able to release that energy. The Tower to the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're like, wait, what? Oh, then let me get out of this. I don't need to be in this. And that's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is like, release these burdens. Like you, right now, I'm getting the vibe that you owe yourself something more than you owe somebody else. Like somebody's crown is falling off. You're seeing something for what it is, the Hierophant. This could, again, it has to do with somebody wanting like belief systems placed upon you. Like you cannot have your own thought process. If it is not this person's thought process, and it is wrong. But you're like, that's, you know something more. Yeah, the Four of Swords, laying it to rest. You don't have to conform to somebody else's beliefs if they're not yours. And I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you to do. You've got to, there it is, self-protection. Four of Swords. This is about protecting yourself. It's okay if they don't agree with you. It doesn't mean you're wrong. They just don't agree with you. What does Scorpio need to do? Okay. That was like 8 cards. Stubbornness, fate, robbery. The more you block it out and you only focus on what they're saying to you, the more you lose access to what is divinely yours. And I feel like this energy or these people, they know that. The more they can siphon from your energy, the more they can keep you stuck, the more they can keep you in the same type of box that they've kept themselves in. And what Spirit is saying is, in order for you to gain that back, you have to tune out that energy, not the energy of what you believe in and where you're being called and what you just, that soul calling, that longing, because that's what it is. I feel like you are wanting to go somewhere. Because whoever this energy is, they're very, very selfish. And it's not you. It's literally somebody trying to take something from you or to get away with something. You have some type of abundance coming in, an investment. Yeah, blessings and rewards are coming. Money is coming. This is like a big shift for you. You need to start expressing more gratitude in your life. And then this is yours. Claim it. See, somebody was doing spell work on you. Scorpio, that's what this is. That's all that this is. Issues with immediate family. I told you it could be, it's like somebody was trying to block your success. Literally, somebody who's very, very close to you. They were trying to control how you thought, what you thought of, what you believed in, all of these things, and it's going to backfire heavily. You lay something to rest and walk away. What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio? The Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and Justice. Yeah, to the Ace of Swords. So this is a mindset shift. You shift from a lack mindset to an abundant mindset. That's what happens here. So wherever you were feeling a sense of loss or a sense of lack, with the High Priestess here, to me, I'm just seeing this as more of a transformation with Justice and then the Ace of Swords as well. It's like you went from thinking that all was lost to then gaining control of it, sending it up so that the energy can come back down and give you that wisdom and that new perception. That's why you have the Ace of Swords to the Tower. Something that was confusing is no longer confusing. When you gain the clarity, you're able to make a decision. You're not really as lost as you thought or think you are. What is this Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess for Scorpio? The Ten of Swords. You just lay something to rest. I just really feel like for anybody that's been playing victim or going through those toxic thoughts, right? And we all do. I feel like this is the moment that you gain control back and you start sending those thoughts and those energies out. Yeah, that's why you have the levers on the bottom. You literally cut something off and put it to rest. Like, I'm not going to live in this energy anymore. The Nine of Wands. This is about resilience. I'm going to fight back. I'm going to stand up against these projections, these thoughts, these negative beliefs. I'm putting something to an end. Yeah, the King of Cups. There you are. This is what brings in the wisdom. This is what brings in that balanced head and heart energy. The Knight of Swords, an aha moment. That's the 10 to the Knight of Swords. So that's your Ace of Swords energy here. As soon as you forgive something and you just send it on its way, or you cut it with a cord, or you put it to an end with the 10 of Swords, as soon as you stand up towards these negative thoughts, which is truly what I think they are. And that's what they're showing, because it's showing, especially with the crown chakra, this is all happening up here. And as soon as you change the narrative, because you have the control to change the narrative, as soon as you do that, all of a sudden things start to shift in your life and the answers start flowing in, because all of these negative narratives that are going off in your mindset, they're creating little bubbles of blockages to allow this divine wisdom to come in. And I do feel like it's something that was being projected onto you by somebody that wanted to control the way that you believe or control the way that you think. Possibly connected to your family. What is this outcome, please? Could be a parent. Overwhelmed, overloaded. I feel like there are times where in your family, Scorpio, whoever this message is for, a lot of times you don't get the support that you're really looking for. And maybe you show up more for everybody in your life than people actually show up for you. And that is part of your lesson and your growth and your ascension and the things that you're going to reach spiritually, which then manifest physically for you in your life. And I feel like that's part of this lesson, whatever it is that you're going through, because we were just talking about overcoming something that makes you feel less than, that has you in that lack mindset. And so part of your rite of passage here, okay, is about feeling burdened by the support that you give out that you don't receive back and still overcoming. You might be disappointed in people's actions, but I think what you're doing is really gaining a new level of discernment as well into what spirits are operating the people around you. Speak your truth, throat chakra. Yeah, there could be, like I said, there's a lack mindset, low self-worth. Need to do self-affirmations. Somebody thinks of you often. They daydream of you. Major transformation and rebirth. This is not for you. Somebody could be pregnant. There's a new baby on the way, or it could be this new beginning, right? Closing messages, please, for Scorpio. Twin flames. So you could be going through a twin flame situation here. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, shadow work, time to heal. Clock. Takes time to heal. Healing happens in cycles. You have an outdated thinking that you're working on. That's exactly what I was saying. It's this lack of mindset. Replaying events over and over in your head. So you are in the process of shifting and changing your mindset and your perception. Healing heart by healing from a toxic relationship and or addiction. Girl talk and date. You are moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and you will be meeting somebody new. Yeah, you're running from a karmic relationship. And it says ascension, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. See, and then not enough. Lack mindset. This is where everything changes for you, because you recognize and realize, I don't actually have to believe what's being told to me. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't sound like the truth, if somebody's putting you down, why? Why are they putting you down? It almost always stems from somebody being jealous. It's never really always the truth if somebody is negative about putting you down. It's different when somebody comes to you out of concern and saying, hey, I just want to understand where this behavior, this was from. But if somebody's just constantly, oh, you're not talented, you're not this, you're not that, bye. Get it out of your life, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I send you guys much love. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.